Hey, Russ. The game tomorrow are you expecting maybe like a all-star game or a chance for you guys to actually get ready and play for the Olympics and competitive like it was a couple years ago, the last time the Team USA played WNBA?
Yeah, definitely competitive. I think that we're trying to get ready for the Olympics, and this is an amazing weekend. It's been amazing, like hospitality by Phoenix and um, everything, but we have to be locked in because our time together is so short, and understanding that, and also knowing what happened last time we had Team USA versus the All Star didn't go our way.
Zach, if you were in the back. Oh, right in front, Zach. Next question in the center, fourth row.
Hi, guys. You both played in that game against Belgium that was very, very close. Has that put any fire, when you saw them in the same group, was there any little fire that you saw that you're excited about that game?
I don't even think we've talked about that yet. I think we're all taking it kind of one step at a time. But I think understanding, like we've played them, we understand what they're capable of doing, and we just got to control what we can and be the best that we can be every single day. And like Stewie said, all these days of practice, of games are really important for us to continue to build chemistry and go out and be the best team that we know we can be.
Next question, fourth row to your right.
Both of you, Sabrina and Breanna. Coming from I'm sorry. Coming from
Let's get a microphone, please.
coming from
You want a mic?
team success at
We need a microphone, please. Pass it up. Thank you.
coming from team success from the season, how was your mental preparation going into the Olympics? Is something that you do different? Any nuances that you are changing, or is this business as usual?
Yeah, I think definitely business as usual. Obviously, I was talking about it a little bit earlier. When it's an Olympic year, it's always tough because we're locked into our W team for the first 25 games of the season. And now that we've made it to the Olympic break, we can kind of switch gears a little bit, focus on Team USA, and just getting the chemistry, getting the feel, understanding that, we're playing with people that we don't normally play with. And the amount of respect between players makes it really exciting because we want to go out, we want to work, and get everything kind of firing on all cylinders and enjoy this experience, for Sab and for the other first-timers. These things, people dream about being in the Olympics in these moments, and just making sure that we kind of take advantage of everything and see what Paris has in store for us.
Next question, fourth row all the way to the right.
Back here. Yesterday the PA announced that Aflac was coming forward with $55,000 for the winner of the three-point and the skills challenge. I guess for both of you, had you known that $55,000 was up for grabs for either event, would that have, incentivized or further incentivized you guys to participate? And what kind of message does it send for a brand to come forward on such last-minute notice and come up with that money for the prize?
Yeah, I think it's amazing to be able to just see that investment and, wanting players to go out and be the best that they can be. And, obviously we have a teammate that's competing in the three-point shootout. And so I know we've been cheering, trying to hype her up, get ready for it, but excited to be able to see how it's evolved from last year and how it's going to continue to get better every single year.
Next question, center.
Thanks. Greg Moore, Arizona Republic. Good to see you guys. How tough is it, or what is the process of establishing the roles on the Olympic team?
Honestly, I don't think it's that tough because everyone is unselfish, and we want to find the best shot available, and that doesn't have to be always the same person or whatever the case may be. Obviously, as basketball players, we know if someone is hot, we're going to continue to feed them and get them the ball. But we're going to try to, use our defense to really disrupt, get out in transition, and, use our size to kind of dominate in all areas in the paint.
Next question, front row to your left.
Dana Scott, also Arizona Republic. Just wondering about how it feels to have the two best teams in the league on that I-95 belt, and between Connecticut and New York, right there, and also representing your country, of course, overseas together.
honestly, I'm just happy we don't have to go up and down with the traffic because that is crazy. Yeah, I think that, between us and Connecticut, we've had great starts to this season. And, we always play each other really, really tough. And I think that, both hungry for a championship and knowing that, championships aren't just built overnight, and it starts with the way you start your season. And, that's what we've been doing and I can't speak much for Connecticut, but just knowing how they are. But for us in the Liberty, just making sure we take it one game at a time, locking in on what we need to do, and focusing on ourselves first. So I think that we're happy to be in the position that we're in. And now it's interesting because it's the Olympics and Olympic year that, we don't really think about the Liberty at this point because we have us on Team USA. Obviously, JJ's an all-star, and we're really happy about that. Niara and Leo are representing Germany, and Sandy is coaching Australia. So we're just all over the place a little bit.
Next question all the way in the back to the right.
Good morning, y'all. This one's for Sabrina. For anyone that's watched you this year, it's clear that you look a lot more comfortable inside the arc and navigating inside the arc this year. Just what kind of, if you get into specifics, what kind of film work and what kind of drill work went into that kind of improvement this year?
Yeah, well, I had a really healthy off season, which was, I think, just great for me mentally to be able to go out and train for 6 months on what I wanted to improve on, and that was just being able to kind of use my strength, my length to be able to get into the paint, take off on one foot, which was something I hadn't been able to do early in my career, not having the confidence, the strength, after having a debilitating injury to be able to do that. And so being able to put in a lot of work and understanding ways that I wanted to continue to improve my game, which has helped kind of, us, I think, being able to not just rely on three-point shooting, but continuing to drive and kick and find ways to get my teammates open while, putting pressure on defenses has been huge.
We have time for just possibly one more question. We'll go to Zoom to Jeff. Jeff, go ahead.
Thank you. Hello, both. Good morning. In your case, my question will be for Sabrina. John Cole Jones set to partake. John Cole Jones set to partake in the three-point contest tonight as a three-point contest champion and the record holder. What's the best piece of advice you could offer going into tonight's competition?
Yeah, well, I've only done it once, here at the All-Star Weekend, so I don't know if I have that much advice. But I would say it's just to try and lock in on, one shot at a time. I think it could get overwhelming, kind of just knowing everyone that's shooting. Great shooters are in it this year. The crowd usually gets into it really, a lot, and it's really just you in the basket. And so I think it's trying to not overthink too much about, how many shots you're going to take, but just staying locked in on one shot at a time and enjoying it. I think you got to have fun. It's a fun competition to be able to be a part of, and I'm excited for JJ. Obviously, she's a great shooter, and I think she's going to have a lot of fun as well.
Doesn't she have to make the extra, the special balls focus on that rack?
And that, yeah.
And the far one, the
that
starry
helps.
one.
The far shots help.
Get that money.
Right,
Appreciate your time tonight. Have fun.
You should have done it.
Last question will come from Jordan.
I wasn't invited to anything.
You got it. All right, good.
Oh,
What?
you said
Got
one more?
You said one more.
Huh?
Oh, you said last one.
We're going to go with Jordan.
tricking
Last
us.
question. Jordan, go ahead.
Hey, ladies. Hope you're doing well today. So I guess just for Sabrina, just talk about how excited you are to be playing in the Olympics and just showcasing your skills.
Yeah, I'm excited. Obviously, it being my first one, not really sure what to expect, but just been in the moment this entire time, just understanding what a blessing it is to be able to do this and be able to represent my country. It's something I've dreamed of since I was young, and being able to do it, obviously, alongside Stewie has been, a blessing for me, being able to just lean on her and have someone that obviously I'm really close to out there kind of on this journey with me is something I don't take for granted either.
Stewie,
Thank
Sabrina,
you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ron.